Do you like your shows fully loaded? Well, we definitely have fully loaded, and we all know Darth Taylor loves full loads. So stick around. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Nerd Talk. I'm Ortec the Batman. This is Darth Taylor, who loves full loads. That's John Gaston, and that's Cytokin. And back there in the Batcave, that's Sausage Link. But we don't really talk much about that guy. He's kind of irrelevant.
Are you not forgetting other
And we're
guests?
talking about Boss Tech's grandbaby right here.
Baby Nugget.
Baby Nugget.
Baby Nugget.
Baby Nugget.
What's Baby Nugget's name?
Sadie Grace.
Sadie Grace.
Yep.
She's baby tech.
Grace.
And we brought a baby on to talk about Walking Dead,
Yes.
Loot Crate, and much more, right?
This is New Hope.
Oh, that's
Get
the
it?
New Hope? Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe that would be a future filmmaker that could make, a better pile of crap than the movies that have been coming out.
She's going to be coming to
true.
the dark side.
Honestly, the only good flicks that have been coming out have been superhero flicks. I find it kind of funny.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Yep,
yeah.
I know.
a little bit of
So-
news about that of obviously the Justice League
Exactly.
starting to film on April 11th.
I'm not that excited, man. I'm going to wait until, I'm excited for Batman v Superman and then Suicide Squad, and my attention span kind of stops there. I really don't have any energy for more excitement.
For movies that are
Yeah.
3 years away, or actually 2, sorry.
Yeah, I'll wait till it's a little closer, but it's cool that they're teasing all this stuff early, man. I saw it at like 7 a.m., I think.
Yeah.
That they had teased it, and, yesterday there was nothing. And would they do it in the middle of the night or something? I don't get it.
Who's going to be Batman in this?
It's Ben Affleck.
It's Batfleck.
Yeah.
You can't get away from
Who
it,
else would be
James.
Batman?
Ugh.
You just
I
can't get
know.
away from it,
Ugh.
dude.
Yeah.
James says that now, but he was all scoping the action figure in Walmart. I seen him. So.
Negative.
But we do have some Walking Dead update, don't we?
Oh, boy. Guess who showed up last night?
Oh man, Jesus, our Savior, has come.
We were just talking about this last week about
Yep.
Jesus.
Jesus is here.
Was he the guy in the car?
Nope.
No, he's the one. They basically run across him at a gas station. He kind of plays off, oh, I'm being chased by walkers, but really he ran into him to steal the keys from Rick,
Right.
and then take the truck of massive amounts of food that they had, which ends up in a frickin' lake, by the way, which is just like, oh.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, we're telling everybody, you got to, if you're watching it, sorry.
I haven't even seen it.
Chris
so I
Hardwick
didn't
told
get
you
to
last
watch it.
night, it's spoiler alert after the first 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You need to deal with it.
I was busy, so I was like, oh, they're going to tell me what's going on anyway. So
Yeah,
so,
I don't need to
what-
watch
what,
it.
What was the deal with Daryl and Rick going on a manhunt?
Well,
I
you
kept
know,
seeing
it was
memes
like,
and stuff, and I'm like, what are
it
they
was
doing?
2 months after last week's episode supposedly went by.
Oh, really?
So everything's kind of,
Shifting.
everybody's like, it's like Mayberry again. It's going to be awesome.
Oh,
so
geez,
they're
this
out.
again.
They're out. Let me tell you, the first 30 minutes, I was like, oh, this
All
is
over
so
again.
slow. This sucks.
Didn't I tell you that was going to happen?
And then Jesus showed up, and it was awesome.
Oh, so it recovered.
Yeah, it recovered. It recovered well, too.
Because I did spot watch a little bit of it, and I
Yeah.
saw nothing but Michonne. And
Well-
she's going through this big deal or something, like her and Rick hook up or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I
it's-
saw some
it
of that,
happened.
and I was like, huh?
She definitely dealt with a big deal. That's all I'm
yeah.
going to say.
I don't know. It's
Oh,
rigged.
look at them holding
Well,
hands.
she is an expert at handling
See,
swords.
see, look, there they are.
So,
That's the touch that did it.
wow.
How cute.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
kind of funny, you see all the dreads, right?
Yeah.
But they showed her in the shower, wrapped up in the shower in the very beginning, talking to everybody.
Yeah.
And those dreads did not look like they were inside that towel.
No,
I'm
not
just
at all.
saying.
Yeah, they're
Body
fake
double?
anyway, man. They're
No,
totally
it's not
fake.
body
She just
double.
wears a wig.
She just wears a wig.
Oh.
She
Wears a
actually
wig.
has short hair.
She was
Yeah.
on Talking Dead. I did
Yeah.
see some of that, and
Yeah.
she was like the featured guest. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, I didn't watch it. But what else went on? Anybody die?
No.
Give me death.
Well, no, actually, in a
want
way,
death.
someone died. Deanna died.
Well,
Because the zombie Deanna, was never killed.
That's the nurse lady that got
No,
bit,
not,
right?
no, not the nurse. She is the mayor.
This
Oh,
guy's
okay.
mom?
Yes.
Show us Deanna. So he, unfortunately, had to kill his mom. That's right. He had to finish her off as a zombie because she had turned into a zombie. And here's the thing, Carl.
How many times are they going to go to that
Carl
pony,
and Enos
though?
knew. Well, Carl knew she was out there.
Yeah. And he knew he was out there and what he was out there for.
Yeah,
That's why he
exactly.
led
That's
her
the
towards
third
him.
time I can think of, just off the top of my head, that they've used the "you got to kill your own mom" gimmick.
Well, that's
actually,
and they said that's what Carl did, what happened with Carl. Carl knew he's grown up. He understands that she shouldn't be taken down by anybody but the
Family.
son. Right, family. And she even because Michonne kept going, "Why are you out there? I'm hearing you type in my ear. That's really annoying." But anyway, but
I heard it too, but
Michonne
that's
was like,
along
"Why
all
are
the other
you-
craziness in
why
my
are
head,
You,
so.
You want to go to Uncle Dylan? You want to go to Uncle Dylan? Go get him. Go get him.
She's got wheels. She wants to use them.
She does, man, and she's gonna skip crawling. Michelle was like, "Why are you out there? Why are you out there?" And he's like, "Because she should only be killed by family." And then it got really touching. This is like almost a little small foreshadowing, going, "And I would do that for you. I wouldn't let anybody just kill you. I would do that." And then they hug.
You ever get the feeling
And I'm
that
thinking
you've
to
been there
myself,
before,
well,
though?
maybe it won't be Rick hooking up with Michelle. Maybe it'll be Carl.
Here's her not as a zombie.
Oh, come on, man.
Before she turned.
Hey, look, it's
That's before
apocalypse,
she
man. They
turned? She
gotta
looks like she's pretty much a zombie right
Well,
there.
no, that's after she did some killing.
Yeah.
No, I think Carl and Enid are going to be the...
I don't know, man. I think Edith she's weird.
She's weird, but at the end, she's like, I don't want to be out here anymore. So I think she's kind of normal. Like, she's kind of becoming more of a kid.
She had that conversation, a small conversation with, this is what happens when you get old.
Maggie. Yeah.
Maggie. And Maggie's like, whenever we're doing something, you're never here. You're never here. You always go hide. Why? And she's like,
I think Glenn and Maggie are going to take her in.
You think so?
Yep. Maggie, well, she's at the end of the conversations, Maggie's like, I'm around.
I mean, are
Come
we
find
talking
me when
about
you
a
need
show
me.
about zombies, or are we talking about some drama that should be on?
Well, that's
soap
the
opera
point
in
of
middle
it.
of the day?
That's the whole
It
thing.
sounds
What's
like
the
something my
difference?
grandma would watch while making
right.
bananas and vanilla wafers and stuff.
No, it's because the whole thing about The Walking Dead. Yeah, it's got zombies in it, but ultimately it's about how people are going to react or recover from a major apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, come here, baby. Come here, Grandpa. I got you.
It's all the Walking Dead talk. She's like, stop it already.
She goes, oh my goodness.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, I haven't seen it yet. Uh-oh.
Aw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's
What's the matter, baby?
Oh, no.
Oh, you know what? I think we're going to have Dad come get her because I think she's getting antsy because I really can't get her. Come on, Troy. Come on along. Come on. Now, here's another Gaston. There's a good view of him right there. Big butt and all. It's a Gaston thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in my opinion, it seems like they keep going to the same story elements, and it's got to be tough
it seems
not
like
to.
they recycle a lot.
Right.
But I mean, you're talking 6 seasons.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's to the point now where they're like, okay, we learned our lesson. We're not gonna make that mistake. And 2 seasons later, hey guys, this time we made the same mistake.
Right. But now Jesus is here, so he's gonna save them all.
And Negan. Did
Not
we
yet.
get
Not
any
yet.
new
Nope,
Negan?
no Negan.
In the beginning, we got the little parts, the group of the saviors. Basically, they didn't announce themselves
Oh,
as the
man,
saviors.
I would do backflips naked if Negan doesn't show up till like the last 5 minutes of the last episode.
Well,
Can we
I
quote
think,
that? I want that quoted.
Yeah, go ahead.
think
Go ahead.
Negan-
It's on
I'll do it.
camera.
I'll do it.
Cool,
man.
got
I
it.
think Negan is they're waiting for him because they need a strong start of 7,
Right. Yeah.
and that's what they'll do. They'll wait.
Because he's got to be the major antagonist.
Well,
for
yeah,
that.
they need another foe.
Yeah.
All I gotta say, if they end this season with Negan, eeny, meeny, miny, mowing people with Lucille, and then they just cut off,
I'll be
I'm
happy.
going to freak out. I'm
Yeah,
just
I'll
gonna
be
be like,
happy.
really?
Yeah.
Like,
I hope they do
really?
that.
Yeah.
I hope they don't, because I really want to.
If he
like,
brains Glenn, like spoiler alert, like he does in the comic, I'll even be happier.
Well,
I think-
Glenn's they're not falling. So Glenn wouldn't even be here.
I think Daryl's going this season. I really do. Like,
Well, he came close
That's
last
blasphemy.
night.
That's true. And like, well, in the car,
No, last
Daryl,
night he almost got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard.
Daryl
that
and
he
Rick
almost got
were
taken.
talking, and Daryl's.
Just as I was saying that he's awesome and he can't be touched, and then Dylan tried to crap all over that, and then you guys tell me he almost eats it last night. So
Well-
I guess Daryl isn't the awesome BA I thought he was.
Well,
He was early on, but I
He
think
is.
he's
gotten
fatigued,
soft.
starting to take it in. Yeah.
You know what it is? He fell for that chick Carol. That's what happened.
Eh.
Well,
Little ass kickers finally getting to him.
You know, even last night he started
Softened him up.
reconsidering taking in new people.
That's good though, because he's
Remember?
always kind
Yeah,
of
well,
And Rick went totally opposite. Rick's like, well, maybe we should start looking for people. Maybe we should. This could be home. It's like all of a sudden Rick's going soft on us. You know?
Right, Rick
And then-
going. I mean, to me, Rick's been soft. He's been soft for a
No.
long time.
He had the 3 questions, remember?
Yeah, the 3 questions were there.
Yep.
And the whole thing.
How many
where,
walkers
where
he killed?
Remember when he was on the phone with his wife, his dead wife, and was freaking out over that?
Well, that was trauma
dude.
because
That was pretty
Lori
weak.
Yeah, but
died. He
that's-
was kind of just going through the
That's
halls
not
of the
weak,
prison,
because
just
then look
taking
what
him out.
happened.
That's
He went out and
PTSD.
cleared the yard.
Huh?
I mean, look what happened after that. He broke and went out and cleared the yard.
Oh, he did that when Carl got hurt too.
So see, it's one of those things that he needs to go soft. Something tragic. He clears the yard.
Rick's the Kylo Ren of Walking Dead.
He loses his
Flips on
temper.
and just starts smashing zombies left
That's
and right.
great, Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Oh, who's he
The
praying
emo
to?
Kylo Ren?
Emo.
Yeah,
Emo
emo
Kylo Ren?
Rick. Emo Kylo Ren and
Yeah.
emo Rick.
But
Follow the Twitter if you don't.
so
It's hilarious.
It started off slow, but it got better.
Yeah.
You know, it really did. And but you need those small drama pieces
Yep.
to build shows.
Yeah.
You got to have them.
I just wish they wouldn't take so much time on him.
They
You know,
they
like-
really didn't last night. They took about there was 2 segments,
Yeah, I just.
and then the rest became really good.
I'll definitely catch up and watch it. You know, like I'm one of the guys, probably only person you'll ever meet that doesn't mind spoilers. Like you could tell me the entire movie, the entire episode.
Well, that's
I'll
like
still
with
go see it.
Deadpool. I'm okay with you guys telling me everything.
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah,
gonna go
I'm
see
still
it.
gonna see it. Yeah, and
And I
there's
want
no
to see it
way.
in the big screen before it goes to small screen because you don't ever get
I'm
the
gonna go
true
this week.
effect.
So anyways,
Me
it was
too.
a really
Actually,
Deadpool was a really
my
good
son
movie.
Troy, he wants
Yeah.
to go. So
Yeah. I'm gonna go see it this week sometime. I'm not sure what day though.
I'll go see it again.
we'll
Yeah,
see it
that was
again.
good.
We'll all go together.
So, anyways, we got some loot crate stuff, don't we?
Well, that's not till next segment. Though.
Oh, next segment.
So,
well,
yeah.
aren't we up against the segment?
3 minutes.
3
3
minutes,
minutes, Josh.
Oh,
God,
3
calm,
minutes.
calm
I'm
yourself.
trying to go
Look,
early.
he's,
got
he's
this.
so nervous as he's rubbing his Lego. He's like, wants to get that
I
loot
don't
crate,
know what to
man.
talk about, man.
my God.
What am I gonna do?
No, I could talk about anything. I don't care.
I mean,
I think we're
He is
all
tired.
pretty. Yeah, I
You-
think
you
we're,
are tired. When you can talk
zero
about it.
sleep, man. Zero sleep. So
Well,
I didn't go to bed at
you
all.
want to know
last
who
night.
else got 0 sleep last night?
Who?
Rick and Michonne.
Yeah. Then they
I
woke up-
nudge, nudge.
Did you see that when they woke when the next morning and Jesus was in the bed? Rick got up and covered up. Michonne got up and went, nope.
And she's like, no, I'm just gonna
Sword in
slice
hand.
you.
She's like, here's what I got, but I'm gonna.
Did they
you
show
may,
that?
You may be like, huh?
Did they show it? Like AMC is getting pretty risky.
No.
But
They for a regular TV station, like they're. I mean, it's not. It's like Comedy Central, but they're getting pretty.
Comedy Central's been
End
that
of,
way.
end of last
You turn on
season,
Comedy
Rick was
Central
supposed to
after
use
12
the
and-
F-bomb, and he didn't. He was
Who?
just like, no, Rick.
Yeah,
When they were in Terminus.
No, yeah.
they're testing the
And he's
waters.
just like,
They showed the scene where
they've
he did
always
use
been
the
that way,
F-bomb,
man.
though.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
in
no,
a-
they showed it in Talking Dead because it was a clip that he just didn't like how it looked.
It
He's
would've
like, it's
made
not
the
Rick's
scene-
character.
But it would have made the scene so well. Like,
I don't know. I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to curse to make a scene.
I would say it's not in Rick's character.
It's not. Yeah, he's the knight in shining armor type of guy,
Oh man.
whether you like it or
The
not.
emo version of a knight in shining armor.
Yeah, he cries
Doesn't
a
matter.
lot.
Well, it doesn't matter
know.
what it. But he is still. That's.
He's like the crying cowboy.
In this show, his role is the knight in shining armor.
until
Yeah.
Negan
Now Carl's
comes,
the lawn cowboy.
and then he becomes very bitter after Negan's whole thing
I'm
happened.
waiting.
Well,
I'm
that's
waiting.
if they run with the comics.
Yeah.
If they don't,
Well, there's
like
gonna
they
be a
haven't
clash.
been.
There's going to be a clash.
Yeah, he's going to be the next. He's going to be the next
Governor.
governor.
Yeah.
But
Better.
5 times worse.
Yeah, and yeah, definitely worse.
So that'll be massive conflict. That'll probably. I bet you anything they get 2 seasons out of that.
Oh yeah, well, the
Hey,
governor
Josh.
we had for 2 or 3
Josh.
too, right?
1 minute till break. If you want to start wrapping it up.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no problem, man. I got
So,
you.
yeah, but like the governor, like he was around for 2 or 3 seasons, I believe.
2.
Yeah, and I know.
The end of one and the whole next one,
Yeah.
and then the beginning.
No, he
of
wasn't
the,
end of one. End of one was they were getting to the farmhouse.
It was the end of.
That's because just
I'm
2.
not saying the season 1. I
Oh.
mean, he was at the end of one season.
Yeah, he
not
came
not
in at
number
the
one
end.
season.
Yeah.
He's at the end of one season because that's how they kept you around for that next season, and then then they ended him at the beginning of the next season.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
all I can say is I really hope that they don't repeat season 3. because that's what really killed it for me. That was the most boring.
That was when they were in the farmhouse.
Oh my God, it was so boring though. It was
Right?
one of
No,
Season two was it?
Yeah.
3 was when they first found the prison.
Oh, that's right.
And getting all that cleared out.
Towards the end of 3 was when they met the governor, and then the
Governor?
4 was governor.
Have no
That was
governor.
pretty cool though when they had that huge battle outside the prison.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That was pretty rad. When the
But
governor
see,
finally
again,
eats
you-
it, it was
you-
cool.
And then
we-
Herschel crawls around and
I'm not saying
But
that
we
the
need,
whole
and,
thing's
and
crap.
that's
but-
that's when the big freak out happened with Rick, that he went out and he cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need Rick to go like that because he's good at clearing, man.
Oh yeah, you got to keep the stormtroopers in order and let them know you're crazy. You're not right.
Because if not, everybody be like, well, we'll just take Rick over. Really? You gonna do that? Because he'll kill you.
Yeah.
If he doesn't kill you, he'll kill you just slowly.
I'm so waiting for the clash. Like I'll watch it when the clash between him and Negan come about and they start getting at each other. Because if they play off the comic at all, which I'm sure they will, they'll draw elements from it, but they'll change things too, which they've always done that. But if they go anywhere near that, man, that is epic. It is epic. Those guys they're blood for blood, and it's awesome.
when you said to keep the stormtroopers in check, all I can imagine was Kylo Ren destroying the
Except it's
interrogation
Rick
room.
with his revolver and his
Yeah,
little
like
hatchet.
I just imagine Kylo Ren destroying the room with the 2 stormtroopers walking up and just tap each other and turning around and walking away. It's like, nope, not patrolling this hallway anytime soon.
They should do that with zombies. Just
Don't we
spin
have
them
a break?
around.
Yeah, just zombies like,
You can go to break.
Yeah. Anyways,
you go to break.
yeah, you go to
You
break.
go to break.
I'm working on it. I'm trying.
I don't want to go to break.
Okay, we can go to
Anyway.
break. We don't have to.
You're watching Nerd
Yeah.
Talk, and we're gonna try to avoid the stink finger off camera when we go to this break. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? I'm Ortec the Batman, and I'm about to sit down and interview John Gaston, the owner of Tampa Bay Multimedia and the executive producer of our show, The Arena. Check it out. Like I said, I'm sitting here with John Gaston, the executive producer of the show The Arena, also the owner of Tampa Bay Multimedia, who produces the show The Arena. John, how's it going?
It's going good. It's going good.
So what exactly do you do for the show The Arena?
Nothing.
He's lying. He actually
I know
handles
I'm
all
not.
the social
I
media.
sit literally. I sit back and let Ortec, Uttertech, No Tech, and New Tech run everything.
But what's cool about working here is when I have free time, I don't have to go home to game. I can literally just walk right over there to our other gaming set and sit down and play games. I haven't yet because I've been focusing on the tabletop
And I
thing.
don't think I've seen you one time
No.
play yet. Yeah, well, we have Xbox One, PS4. have
All
a
the
three-
major
Have
systems,
a 360 coming in. We're even going to do the small handhelds. Just got to figure out how to
Definitely
capture
listen to you guys, and we take what you say seriously because obviously, I mean, this is what we do it for. I mean, we enjoy doing it, and we really I love playing games. And my phone's going off. Ignore that. I can edit it out, but I'm lazy. That's why we're using these mics, right, John?
That's all right.
Yeah, it's too
Oh,
much
yeah,
work
by
to
the
log.
way, we have really good mics.
Yeah.
Why are we using these?
Well, actually, we have 8 really good mics that we use for the show, and this was just easier. Anyways, we do listen to you guys, and we do appreciate your viewership, and that's who we do it for, is to entertain people. And this is our hobby. I mean, none of us take any money for this. We do this all. I mean, what we film at 7:30 on a Thursday night.
No,
and that's-
actually, we start at 7 on Thursday night.
Yeah, 7 at Thursday. Well, we're actually getting ready by 5:30.
Yeah.
Cast shows up about 6,
Yep.
6:30, and then we're pretty much balls to the wall until about 10 o'clock at night,
10
because we
o'clock.
usually have a post-production meeting. So, and we do this all out, I mean, basically off your back. I mean, you're paying for it. If there was anything to be paid, which is definitely bandwidth, you know, and keeping the electric on extra. And
Yeah,
but
because not only can you watch us on Twitch, but you can also watch us on
WeBeam TV. So I'm glad you mentioned that. Is there any plans for maybe blogs or a podcast?
Both.
Both. Check that out.
Yep, absolutely.
Podcasts coming, blogs are coming.
Contests are coming.
Contests, yeah.
We're going to start running tournaments.
Yep. And the tournaments are like, here's the other cool thing about Max
Mm-hmm.
Play Live. The Arena is our main show. That's our big dog. But we have all these other shows that we're
Mm-hmm.
actually currently working on that it's already up on YouTube. You can go and watch it. We have plans for other shows, and a lot of them revolve around gaming or tabletop gaming, but we also have plans for tournaments where we're actually going to film a live it'll be live for sure, streamed live, and then you can check it out later on YouTube or Webeam TV. We do post videos to that website too. Anyways,
We're gonna run.
I'm Ortec the Batman. You've been watching Random Reports. This is John Gaston, and on behalf of everybody on the show, we want to thank you for giving us the opportunity
welcome, my brother.
to do a show like that. And keep watching, and we'll talk to you guys next time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But these are actually, these are my favorite right here.
I don't know why you gave me these.
Savannah
Like, I'm really not
Smiles.
into the- Oh, what's
Savannah
up, guys?
Smiles.
Welcome
Hey,
back to
welcome
Nerd
back.
Talk. I'm Ortec the Batman. This is Darth Taylor, fully loaded Darth Taylor. That's John Gaston. That's
I'm Boss
Cyto
Tech,
Tagalongs.
thank you.
or Boss Tech.
You are tired.
and over there doing all
didn't
the
capitalize
switching
the T, but we were
is
third all of it.
Sausage Link. And we got Girl Scout cookies, so it must be Girl Scout season.
And lightsabers.
Yeah,
And
lightsabers.
lightsabers.
Yeah, and lightsabers.
Little candy lightsabers.
It's the weirdest lollipop I've ever seen in my life.
Shut up and enjoy it, all right?
I'm not going to enjoy this. I'm
Oh,
just
yes,
gonna-
you are.
I'm
I
going to
bet-
keep lighting it
I
up.
bet he
and
does.
That's it.
Mine's Kylo Ren's.
No, but what a weird combo is Girl Scout cookies and oddly shaped lightsabers.
Well, I got these this weekend while we were over. Do we want to do Loot Crate first, or we want to do what I did this weekend with Cage? Let's do Cage first. Let's hold off on
That's
Loot
what
Crate.
I thought. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so this weekend, my youngest, because my oldest is over there, my next oldest is right here, and my youngest, who's in school today, he actually went and tried out for America's Got Talent. And let me tell you something, what a production that is. Then they were filming over in Orlando for the actual show itself. We had to do this circle walk like 1,600 million times because they had to get the whole walking in and the big crowd, and they brought a big boom. Actually, James got a picture of the boom they brought. They had a huge boom,
Yeah, camera boom.
big one, and I mean it was nice too. You know, half the people there were from I think they were British.
Really?
Yeah. No, I mean not on the trying out, but half the crew.
Yeah, yeah.
A couple American guys, you know, there were a few on there. Like one guy's his name was Webb, and he was an audio guy. And I hope James eventually stops clicking on whatever he's clicking on and actually puts the pictures up.
It takes a lot of
Oh,
clicks.
there you go.
No, it doesn't.
Takes
Oh,
two.
they did it outside?
Oh yeah, dude.
I thought it would be inside.
Actually,
like, on a
James,
stage.
show him a crowd shot of what's behind there,
pretty cool.
because let me tell you something. There were a lot of people.
Right.
Like, see this right
that
here?
out.
So they were filming this to do the mock registration.
Right. That's a Steadicam, right?
And you know what? They were using EOSs, which is 35 mils,
Yeah.
and then one red. I think the red was on the boom.
They were using a
On the
red,
big
really?
jib.
Wow, Sony Red.
Sony red.
Yeah, that's weird that they
Yeah.
would use it for a production like that. Usually those are used.
Well,
in,
I
like,
mean, those are
films and
cheap
stuff.
now.
Yeah, yeah.
They really are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're not expensive.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them out and about.
But they probably had 15 cameras.
Really.
Oh yeah, and they
cool.
had they had some big boy cameras,
Right.
as well as some of the.
So what was Cage there for? Like, what was his
Cage
talent?
was there for beatbox.
Cage beatbox?
He did.
Did you get footage of it or no?
They would not let us film on the
Oh, you
inside.
kidding me?
That's
Nope.
interesting.
No, you had to cue. There's Cage right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Number
I actually saw that post on Facebook.
1,111,806.
People were asking what he did, and he replied and told them. But I didn't see the reply. I just saw the notification.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't let us film inside. So what happens is you go in the big room, you register, right, and they
Yeah.
give you your number, and then you go into a big queue.
Right.
And in the big queue, you sit and wait, and they call the numbers, And they were, in the beginning, they were calling 50 at a time.
Yeah.
Then they eventually went to 100 at a time. So then they
How
called.
many contestants were there? So there was hundreds.
They were taking. There had to be there was probably 25,000 people there, if not more.
Oh wow.
And I don't know the real number.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Well, it's James. He's breathing.
Oh God.
Yeah, he sounds like
Sorry.
a dying puppy.
He's sucking on his lightsaber.
You wonder why you have all that
No, I
risque
was actually
stuff on
throwing the
your
paper
internet?
away.
He's done a paper away.
He's got no camera on him, so he can
No, he's got
enjoy this
camera.
as much as he wants. Yeah,
I
but I
know.
mean, he's
Oh,
not
yeah, I
switching
know.
live.
He hides behind
Yeah,
us.
he can hide behind the camera and really get into his
Yeah.
lollipop.
James would be
Can't
like,
Stay on the whole time.
That's good.
James,
Yeah,
I'm not
don't
eating my
scare little
lollipop.
children.
Lips are all blue.
We'll
It's a
probably get
kid's
more
show.
views this way.
What?
Yeah, okay. Anyway, no,
What'd he
we
say?
probably would. But he said we'd get more views with him on camera all the time.
Oh yeah, right, man.
Yeah, and,
You say so.
so anyway, they get you in
the
there.
Ewoks at home
Actually,
watching now.
Yeah.
Is there a big? Is there? I thought I had a shot of the whole inside. I may not have.
So what was the
That's
best contestant?
the biggest that I've
you
got.
saw?
Okay.
Outside.
Right there. See, look, this whole thing.
Oh, wow.
I'm in the
Yeah.
corner. Actually, I'm walking the door that way, so there's more over to the right.
Right.
But that whole thing. Then
I recognize this venue. Where is this?
That's the.
It's in Lakeland, right?
No, that is
Orlando.
The Orlando, Orange West.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it was the last. It was LL. It was
not
down
the-
to L, all of L.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and
that
I'm
carpet
telling you,
looks
man,
really
and they
familiar.
had all 3 floors.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh.
So it was a pretty big event.
Yep. Yeah, going in there, we queued up. We queued in the big room there for about. I guess we were in there about 5 hours,
Yeah.
and then they finally called him, and then we went out into what we would call general admission, where everybody just kind of stands before you go into the main rooms.
Yeah.
But for them, that was your next queue.
Yeah.
And then you go in there, and then they split you up in groups of 10.
So what were some of the other talents? Like you said, cage
Oh,
beatbox.
There
but
was,
what was
there was singers, there was instrumentalists,
ukuleles?
guitars, ukuleles, trumpets, violins, saxophones.
Were there any twerkers?
There actually were.
Really?
Yes, there was.
Oh man, why didn't you tell me? I would have went
we were
just to
we
see the
were
twerking.
in we were in the outside queue line when they were filming the actual the intro for the shows and
Yeah,
stuff. And there was a group next to us, and they were all hip hop dancers, right? But 2 of them were
Just
twerkers. That's all they did. They were there to twerk, and they were twerking.
Yeah.
They were out there all, that kind of stuff.
A couple of chicken heads.
Huh?
It's gross.
Stand up, sit up straight.
Couple of chicken heads pecking around the barnyard.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
It was.
That's
But anyway, and then once you queued the general, or actually once you queued in the call, and then they split you up, and then they took you upstairs to an area where you go in, and there was 5. Took 10 up, but there was 5
Was
at
it
a time.
all on the same stage, or was it a couple of different? And
No,
things-
you get to different rooms.
Right.
So,
it
when
was-
he queued up for
there
his
was several
tryout,
auditions going on at
yep,
once. I
yeah,
gotcha.
and there was probably 30, 40 rooms.
Oh wow.
The little breakout rooms
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you went to.
Holy crap, that's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. You know what? I actually like when you told me about it. I guess I didn't understand the scope of what is it? America's Next Talent or
America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. Yeah. I guess I didn't understand the scope because in my head I was thinking it was like one stage, with the curtains, and then it's like a talent show or whatever. And I thought maybe there was a couple of different.
That's coming. If
Right.
you make it to the next round, then you go to that
Oh,
side
I
of
see.
it.
So
but
you're
right now,
basically-
you're in front of a bunch of
It's
judges.
the audition where you're just sitting in front of a couple of judges that are sitting at a table.
that's
watching
that's
what
like
you're doing.
the second stage of what
Yeah.
you do. You have to make it through the first
Yeah.
Did he
preliminaries.
place, or do you not know? Or
they
2 to 3
takes
months.
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah,
2 to
let
3.
me tell you
That's
though,
normal,
the
though.
talent in there, dude. There's some people in there that could just sing
Really?
and dance. There was a Magic Mike crew in there
Oh, really?
because ultimately this whole thing is
Never
to
mind. I'm glad I didn't go.
and there was Magic Michelle.
Why would why?
Oh, never
why
mind.
would we try
I
to?
mean, I'm
take
telling you,
that
there
back.
the whole genre. There was stilt walkers.
Oh, really?
There was acrobats. There was jugglers.
Sword
there
swallowers?
was Yep, it was all there. All the buskers that you see down on like Clearwater Beach.
Yeah.
Those guys were all there. Not those guys, but those type of people.
right.
Because ultimately, what this is for a act in
yeah,
Vegas.
yeah.
So-
So it could be anything.
I love my son to death, and he was very good at what he did. But that's not the talent they're looking for. They're
Right.
looking for vaudeville type.
Yeah, magicians.
Yeah.
Like Pip the
Winning
Magic
for-
Dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
Beatboxing.
That guy was great.
Cirque du Soleil type stuff.
Beatboxing is something serious though,
Yep.
man. Like you got guys like Biz Markie from the old school, and man, there's so many. Cool Mo D and like all these guys. KRS-One, he can do it. I mean, Biz Markie is probably the best known beatboxer.
Yep.
And it's a special skill.
It is.
To do it.
And Cage is very good. I'll have him come on and give us what he did. I couldn't believe he could do it. And I mean,
Right.
he started off with this whole "this all comes from my voice," and it was all how he did it.
Oh, you did the robot voice?
Yeah.
Like starting out, that's pretty rad.
And then he just started doing all these
Why
different
don't we
types
get
of sounds.
Cage to come on the show to do that?
I'll do that.
Or,
We'll do
or
that.
get a video of him
Yeah.
doing it. And we can
Well,
run
today,
it.
I was
It'd be
going to do
pretty
that today, but today Charlie Belcher from Fox 13 was at a school.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Charlie, and Charlie's a very cool dude. And actually,
You're not name dropping right now, are you?
no, I'm not. Actually, his daughter, Charlie's daughter,
Yeah.
and Cage were born
oh.
at the same time.
Oh, really?
When Charlie was leaving, we crossed. So Charlie's wife gave birth, and the baby was there. Delinda went in, gave birth to Cage.
Did you guys like high five?
Yeah, we did. Actually, we did. We're like, oh, hey, how you doing? And
The
I
high
had no
five
idea
isn't
who he was.
congratulations you had a kid. It's like,
Right.
congratulations, someone actually procreated with us. Can you believe it?
Woo-hoo. 3 times. No. So
I swindled them.
as he was leaving, we were kind of there, and it was too funny. And then later, Cage went to the same school she did.
Yeah.
At Clearwater Fundamental, and he was there today. But so Charlie and I have become, acquaintances. We're not. I can't say he's my best friend, but we see each other, and we know who each other's are. That's cool. So, but it's really, really cool. And then of course my grandbaby came, but when we were at, show a picture of my granddaughter again, because I think she was hungry. That's where she was. Oh, there she is. There.
With Superman and all.
Superman and all. Woohoo!
This is the baby nugget.
That's my baby girl.
And here she comes.
Here she comes again. I love her.
Baby nugget.
Break time.
Baby nugget. And
we're
we're
up
going to break
against the
time.
break.
But real quick, we also seen Cirque du Soleil. La Nuba. Oh, dude.
Oh.
That is awesome.
Like the actual.
La Nuba, yeah, over in Orlando.
Oh,
That's
wow.
cool.
Well, yeah, Cage's friend Angelique and Jeff and Marnie, the D'Agostinos, they're his biggest fans. They actually drove over, stayed with us the whole time, and so they could watch him. And they sat there in queue line with us the whole time.
Wow.
So that's when you have friends.
How'd that
That's
show
cool.
go?
That dude, that
pretty
is
awesome.
awesome. I mean, it is really awesome.
Yeah, I've never seen it live, but I've seen plenty of videos, and
Oh,
they're
really?
pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll
I'm
have
not
to go over
interested in
and do
going, dude. I can just watch the video and be cool with it there.
Yeah, it's cool.
It was
I got
fun.
many other things. I'd rather go see a live band. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
Well, they have a live band.
Oh, really?
There's
they
live
play.
music.
They play with the live music. That's cool.
Yes.
Is it an orchestra or is it like a string band? Or what is
It was a band. Like, guitars,
Yeah.
trumpets, drums,
Oh, I got you.
keyboards, and it was killer. Absolutely killer.
That does sound cool.
So, all right, well, we're going to go to break now, and I will see you guys shortly. Here.
What's up, everybody? You're watching Max Play Live presents Random Reports, and I'm back at E&D Games to interview James Hollingsworth, Part 3. That's what I like to call him because he's more like a movie. If you ever met the guy, he's kind of like watching a movie. Anyways, I'm Ortec the Batman, and check these guys again with this fan crap. I'm not a fan. Anyway, watch the stupid interview.
Like, I know I gave you, like, a sheet. Like, I said you that. Yeah, that's like that.
If you guys listen close, right now, Dave Growney and James Hollingsworth, Part 3, are actually going over the script and the story for Max Play Live Presents The Arena. I wonder if I can interrupt and get a friggin' interview because I've been standing here for about 10 minutes listening to him jabber. What's up, James?
Are you seriously going to give me that 10-minute speech after you made me wait 40 minutes for you to show up with your little camera? Is that how we're doing this? Is that how we're starting off this interview?
My bad. Yeah, you do have a point there, but, I'm the guy with the camera, so just be careful what you say because, editing, I can make you look like an orc or a goblin or some crap. Anyways, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing good.
How often do you have to adjust an encounter or the main storyline? Just adapt as play goes, or do you guys have, things in the back of your pocket, ideas in the back of your pocket that you could just use randomly, or, do you guys kind of go with the flow?
Well, for a lot of it, we have to go with the flow, especially after the encounters are done. What they want to do once they're released from that encounter of the arena is pretty much up to them, and I have to invent things like Adler's abacuses. Well, I do enjoy a good song. It helps cut down on exposition, which I find incredibly boring.
The desert of shattered and broken dreams. And looking back, I see the face of the most devilish of fiends. At the stables where I worked, he sat there by the cells. Charming, laughing, smiling. Hello, my name is Wells.
He doesn't like. So when you get to use music to express the motives of a character, you know, it's rare that that opportunity pops up. But as a DM, you can orchestrate it better.
Well, who wrote the song?
I did.
Seriously?
Yeah, I wrote, who would I get to write the song?
This is James Hollingsworth, Part 3. Thank you for the interview, and we look forward to seeing you DM many more arena shows. Thanks, dude.
All right, thank you.
Fist bump. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been Random Reports presented by Max Play Live. We're at E&D Games. Check out the little message thing down there for all the Twitter and all that crap. I don't feel like doing it because I'm lazy, right?
You're not that lazy. I believe you
You're
were.
ruining. Shh, no. Turn off the camera. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nerd Talk.
Close.
I'm Ortec the Batman. This is Darth Taylor. That's Boss Tech. Got to call him Boss Tech, because if not,
Boss
he gets all,
Tech.
you know, he
That's
gets
right.
all.
Show my lower third.
He wants to shoot lasers out of his eyes.
Or we could call him Super Boss.
This is Cytokin, who also gets upset when you don't call him Cytokin. And back there's Sausage Link, who really doesn't care what you call him.
Just don't call him late for dinner.
Yeah, well,
Which is why I'm Sausage Link.
That's why he's sausage late.
yeah, he looks like a lumpy piece of sausage wrapped in green plastic.
Wow, that was harsh. Anywho,
really harsh.
What?
Jeez,
What?
man.
I could go further.
Just
lumpy
because
space
he
burn.
can't come up
Probably
here
could.
right now, that's why he's
hey
saying
guys, speaking of things in overly tight clothing,
Loot
Loot
crate.
Crate, that's
Loot crate.
We've got our monthly loot crate right now.
which is death themed.
Yes,
death
it's very
themed?
cool.
This is
Yeah,
gonna be awesome then.
That of Deadpool and
wow.
The Walking Dead.
So it's zombies and
One
Deadpool.
day James will come to the close-up shot. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
One day.
One day.
Eventually.
I'm holding. I'm tired. Just had a long
I'm
weekend.
trying to get through the
That's the
lowers.
loot crate
You can
over
just
there.
come
God,
on,
have
man.
mercy.
So the inside of the
robotics
box
doesn't
looks
have one.
pretty awesome.
No, the
There you
robotics
go,
here.
John.
There we go.
Loot crate.
Ooh.
So what's in it?
Ah,
What happened to
We
it?
Check that
have
out.
a Deadpool figure.
Is it a Funko figure? Or no.
No, it's not. He's actually, being
Is he
show it
deformed?
to her.
he's being blown away. So he's
You know, it's like,
flying. Hold on.
Oh, where he's on the metal piece where...
Yeah, it's a reenaction from. If you've seen the movie,
Take it out.
he was okay. Fine.
he gets launched by
Yeah, he was
Megasonic.
launched.
Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Yes.
Looks like a nice T-shirt. Was it gonna be Deadpool? That's
Yeah.
pretty rad.
Tacos.
Tacos.
No.
I love
Tacos.
that. That's
Shimmy
Why not
chungus.
chimichangas?
Because that's the whole thing. He's like, tacos.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
Do you get to choose the size, or they send you?
Yeah,
No, you
can
can choose.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad.
It's a cool
Walking
little figure.
Dead.
Is it a wallet?
What is this?
Looks like it's a blind bag.
Oh,
of some
construction
sort.
set. So it's one of these three.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
it's
get
a blind
either a
bag.
Rick, a Daryl, or a zombie.
Those are actually pretty cool because you can actually buy the whole prison and put
Yeah.
them together.
Oh,
It's a Mega Blocks, I believe.
of course, it's our loot crate
Pin, as
Pin.
usual.
as a Walking Dead.
Oh, I guess not. I don't know what it is, but it is a blind bag.
Oh, you got an ear
Open it up. Find
necklace.
out what's inside then, Josh.
Soap on a rope.
Open. Yeah. It's
that's-
Daryl's.
Here's the ear necklace.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
awesome.
Isn't that cool?
That's pretty cool.
Hey, that should be one of our props.
clever.
Up here on
It
the
will. We're gonna
yeah.
actually undo that. We'll
on the
hang
wall
that up.
on the wall of fame.
And then
That's pretty dope. And the ears feel like wax. Or
how
something.
to survive a
soap.
zombie apocalypse.
Interesting.
The Dead. And then, if you put this together, I don't know if we can get in it or not. It's got zombies in it. So this, when you take this apart and put it back together, it's the prison.
That's cool.
So
Go ahead and open
which
this.
I've never. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Let's open this. This is dope. You know what else this reminds me of? You ever seen the movie House?
Yes.
Remember the
Yes.
what was it, Bull from
Yep.
Night Court?
Yep.
And he played the zombie guy,
Yep.
and he wore an ear necklace too, and I believe Dolph Lundgren did too in Universal Soldier.
Yes.
If you played Fallout 3, you had an ear necklace.
That's
And
crazy, man.
Fingers.
And you know what's even better about it is people actually did that in Vietnam. Like that was a real thing. I don't know if that's better, but
Dunwich can be a crazy place.
it adds to the craziness, you know. Like I don't advocate people getting their ears cut off for necklaces, but you know,
I do.
Why
I'm
not?
not gonna hate on you if you do it, you know.
I have a pretty good collection.
Some might say if you cut off your ear, it's a sign of love.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
don't
do you
love
think,
anybody that much.
Man,
Vincent
Van
Van
Gogh
Gogh
must
did
only
it.
love.
I mean, Vincent,
It
exactly.
sounds like it's a sign of avoiding your significant other, so you don't have to hear her crap anymore. So that sounds like
that might be it as well, but that's also love.
Isn't that the
But
sign of love?
here's the necklace. It's like a nice piece of rope, you know, and then the ears are made out of soap, so it's literally soap on a rope. But
So there's the
that's
prison.
pretty gnarly. Oh, check
Does it
that
smell
out.
good? Does the soap smell good, Josh?
Yeah, here you go. Check it out.
Throw it. There we go.
They probably smell like
there-
dead people.
There's the prison.
No, it just
That
smells
is
like
cool.
soap, man. I'll be honest with you. There's no.
It's like
So
it's like
we need to build all of our boxes out so we can put them up here.
yeah. We could probably line them up on top too.
Yep, we could. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I gotta say that the coolest part about it is definitely the T-shirt.
Yeah, it is pretty neat. I don't know what this is.
I don't know. Actually, that
Open up. Find out. See which figure you got.
yeah, they're blind bag, and those are extremely popular. And there's all kinds of different ones. Mini-Mates does it. Lego does it. Where basically you buy a bag like that, and
Oh, it's a
Pieces on
Rick.
the ground.
yeah, secret. Oh, you got Rick.
Got Rick.
Nice.
So,
So yeah, those are extremely popular. Blind
Oh,
bag.
you get
People
the
do
shower.
videos about blind bag, blind bag grabs all the time.
A
really?
lot like the
Yeah,
cute,
man.
a lot like the World of Warcraft or
Well, bless you.
There's a guy
Blizzard,
named
cute
Pixel
but deadly.
Dan, and he does like almost a weekly thing where he grabs a box of like blind bag My Little Pony, blind bag Ninja Turtles,
Gross.
all
Yeah,
kinds
that's
of
cool.
stuff. Well, I mean, he's a toy reviewer, so he includes both genders, but
I am ready
you know,
to go take a shower.
it's pretty gnarly. But they open like entire boxes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't just open one blind bag, and that would be like a 10-second video. So I think James is like.
Tell
static
Troy to get
or
on camera.
talking or something.
Switch to you, quick, James, quick.
Yeah, James, what are you doing?
Hey, James.
Last switch, go.
Yeah,
I don't think James
he's
can
not
hear
listening.
He's ignoring us now.
He's
Cool.
totally not listening to
Yeah.
us.
Man, he thinks
We're
he's so
probably
cool.
flying solo right now. That's all right. So, and I guess this right here is like a survival guide of some sort.
Yep. How to
right.
survive the.
So I got it put
That's pretty
together.
dope.
Yeah, well, James is talking.
If James will ever
to-
stop talking,
James
actually
is
get
not
back to the
paying
show.
attention.
Yeah.
Man,
See?
James sucks.
I got it. So Rick, hold on a second.
You've got. He's
gotta
gotta
walk up,
all
hold
the way
on.
to the camera.
Oh, it's too
Oh,
bad.
it's on.
it's
It's
blurry.
all blurry.
Blurry.
Oh man.
We gotta tell our buddy to give us. We need our. I should have told him to bring it back today, but my bad.
The robotic.
But the pin for this week is, I think, probably one of my favorite they've released so far. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it is the Loot Crate box as a zombie.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty creative.
Well, they can't really see that.
Yeah.
You know what we can do? We'll post pictures of all this
We'll
stuff.
post pictures of everything.
on
We'll
our
take
Facebook.
shots of it,
Yeah, and then we'll show
As
it
soon as
later
we're
on.
done
which is really cool.
We'll post it to the Facebook page.
Well, we gotta do it right as soon as we go a lot.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
we'll
what's-
give it to Taylor.
What's really
Taylor's
cool,
our.
As soon
let's
as
see.
we go live.
this survival guide is pretty
We're
neat.
always
it's
live.
basically a
We're
mix
always
of Walking
live.
Dead and Deadpool.
That's cool.
So
isn't it?
yeah, it's like learn a new skill.
Now,
and
the
it's-
Mega Crate for this month was really, really cool. It was a
well,
Deadpool
just walk right
leather
over
jacket.
me, why don't you? Like I was explaining the book, and you're like, yeah, but the Mega Crate.
Yeah, it's all the same thing. Because
He just stomps all over you.
Well, I was about to
'Cause
say
you
that
mentioned
it
it was
actually
walking-
shows you how to off zombies.
I know. Like
You
kill
know,
zombies.
and they name
wow.
them too. Like
If
this
you don't
one's
know how to
called
kill a
the
zombie,
Jawbreaker.
I
What?
would say if you haven't.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, I would say.
What's wrong?
If you don't know how to kill a zombie,
Oh
something's
yeah,
wrong.
for sure.
We've
but I
known
mean,
how to
it's
kill a
still-
zombie since the 60s. Come on.
But the very next page is actually Mega Crate.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to go into. Why don't you read
how-
off what some of the stuff was?
So how
No,
do you get the
go
Mega
ahead and
Crate?
do it.
Mega Crate, they choose a few people.
You win it, right?
Yeah, it's they choose
This
you at
guy.
random.
The two of you fighting over who's going to talk. Come on.
Well, maybe he should stop talking. Let me talk.
Come on, children.
So
He's still
See, I
better.
got
than-
kids at home. I got kids in the studio.
He's still better than Darth Vader. You know, he was wrong about the whole glove thing. That's what that is.
The Force. Let's go.
He's still cranky about it. But
wonder
hey,
the
what's
Force.
up
keep
with
in
Mega
mind the
Crate?
playwright said armored glove. Thank you very much.
But it also said you
So
can't
they
count
choose
out the
20. So they
Force.
choose 20. So they choose 20 people. 20 people out of all the loot critters in the world, which is you have a really low chance, but it's still something that's really cool. For example, this month came with a figure from The Walking Dead. It came with an Evil Dead anthology.
So if you've already gotten this loot crate, then you're out of the running for that, or could that still happen?
No. Yeah, no. Once you get your crate, like they'll email you that you won the Mega Crate,
Oh, I
and it's like,
gotcha.
okay, well, you have a very large package because, for example, this one came with a flat screen TV.
Yeah.
along with I think it's the Death Note anthology as well.
Actually,
Didn't they do like a Razer
Oh,
computer 1 year?
Yeah,
one
they
month?
they gave a fully built Logitech computer that was priced at somewhere like $2,500
Nice.
on top of monitors and then other really cool stuff. And then on top of that, you also get your regular loot
So you
crate.
got a full.
Oh, you do get regular one too?
Yeah, you get your regular loot crate as well. So
Actually,
you
if you
get
go-
all
That's what
this
I
really
was
cool
saying.
stuff.
Is
hey James, pull up the website so that people can see that you can actually go sign up for Loot Crate
Yeah.
on WeBeam TV.
Oh, really?
Yes, you
Yes.
can.
That's pretty
I was
rare.
actually going
James-
to mention that at the end.
James is going to show it to you right now as soon as he can get to it because I've thrown something at him. I got to stop doing that.
What, throwing stuff at him?
Yeah, it just throws him into a tailspin.
Yeah, but anyway. So what else is going on with the Mega Crate?
Oh,
They're
it's
doing-
different every month.
It's different every
It's
month.
always valued over $2,000.
It
So.
seems to follow the theme.
Yeah,
so like
and it
Deadpool,
always follows the
zombies.
theme. But
yeah.
it changes every month. It always looks really, really cool. It'd always be really nice to win that. But
Yeah.
Isn't it picked at random?
random 20 people out of everybody.
Like out of the entire United
Everyone in the
States, yeah.
world.
Oh, in the world.
So,
Nice.
you know.
I don't know, man. I mean, it's
Scrolling
definitely
ads
worth
takes
the
Not
20
that much.
Well, yeah, it's definitely worth the $20 a month. I mean, the shirt alone probably costs $20.
Yeah, so
but-
going to Hot Topic or whatever, that's $19.99,
or a comic
$19.95.
shop.
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
like, all
It
right,
would be
well,
a little more expensive in a comic shop, even. You know.
I would say, so you just paid $20 for a shirt, but
then
on
got
top of it, you
a
also
cool
got the rest of
statue.
the really cool stuff. Yeah, you got statue, you get the pin, rope, soap on a rope.
Yeah, the dead ears. But yeah, the statue alone is probably about, $30-$40. So I don't know. Loot Crate is pretty awesome.
Pretty neat.
If you get a chance, man, I would definitely go.
That's our
sign
link
up
right
and-
there.
Right there.
Nice.
Go use
I had to wait for the scroll to go
link.
around to see it.
Does that say sponsors up there?
Well, no, the sponsor's on the other side.
Oh, no, there's a broken link. Someone's got to take care of the website.
There's also a recipe in this one. You
For
make
what?
Deadpool's tacos.
Nice.
Sweet.
Why,
Deadpool's
what was all
Deadlicious
the tacos? Did they get this wrong? Did they not understand that chimichangas and tacos are different?
I don't know.
You
Like,
like
he's
tacos,
definitely
too?
not a taco guy. He's a
Well, we have a
chimichanga
break
guy.
to go to if we want.
So anyway, we're gonna go to break.
Yeah, I
we're gonna sit here
might, I
and
might
keep.
cracking open these cookies.
Yeah, we're gonna keep looking at and awe over the cool stuff we got out of the Loot Crate. You're watching Nerd Talk, and we'll be right back. Yeah, it's definitely a good turnout, especially for a Sunday, and it's like 2 o'clock. Most people wouldn't think to go and play games, other than people like us that are into games. But it's definitely a good turnout for the grand opening. By the way, it's the grand opening weekend for the Gamers Guild. So if you guys want to check out a really cool place that is a really family-friendly environment, my daughter is actually here right now running around playing, so there's other kids too, that they can run and mingle, and us older nerd adults can mingle with new people and meet new people and just have a good time, stress-free without anyone. Nobody here is a-holes, basically. Everybody's really cool, and if you don't know how to play certain games, there are people here that will definitely sit down with you and show you how to play, and without any kind of like, oh, you're a noob, stuff like that. So what else?
Thing that we did stress, we really wanted to make it, some game stores out there that throughout the years.
Oh, look, there's Kenny. He's our third member from Tal Gaming. Come on over, Kenny.
Oh, here's the meat sandwich just got bigger. Yeah. Anyway, this is Kami. I'm Ortec. Kenny. I'm sorry. I'm Ortec. Why don't you tell us about your part in the store?
Well, our part of the store is we handle video games more retro. We handle the trade-ins and any singles of Magic cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. We also handle the conventions that we go to. We also do a video game. Yes, he did shave. We also handle the video game tournaments when we hold them. What else?
Basically, he's all the online stuff. We do have a nice online selection. So if you're out of state and watching this, log on and you can buy all of our singles because we have a lot.
So there's a web store, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, what's the website?
As of right now, it's the our original store until we can integrate it all the way is tau-gaming.com. Once everything is up and running, we're going to be changing it to the Gamers Guild. We also have Facebook that tells all the information about our online store. You can get singles. We'll also take orders as well. So if anybody's looking for anything, we'll do our best to find it for you.
That awesome.
Schedule or any events, the Facebook is Facebook Gamers Guild 54.
Also, what's the address for the new store? Because it's not in Gulfview Square Mall where it was previously when it was E&D Games, and you guys were up on, I believe, 19, right?
He was in Hudson. Yeah, we were both in Hudson. So
it was right next to...
6815 U.S. Sorry, State Road 54, Newport Richey, Florida.
It's in the Charles Dickens Plaza.
Dickens or Dickens?
Dickens. It's Dickens.
Dickens.
Yeah, like Dickens.
Okay.
It says Gamers Guild out there. Just keep on driving till you see the 20-sided die. You'll be good.
Yeah, it's definitely easy to find. Well, I want to thank you guys for the interview. We're going to be showing this during Max Play Live Presents Nerd Talk all week long, and it will also be on YouTube at Max Play Live. YouTube. That's our YouTube page. So we look forward to doing more with you guys, and there's also plans for podcasts and other things like that. So this is not the only time you'll see these guys. We'll be around. They are definitely our partners at Max Play Live, and we'll check you guys out next time. Take it easy.
Seriously.
What's up, guys? Welcome back. You're watching Nerd
Kombat.
Talk. I'm Ortec the Batman, Boss Tech, Darth Taylor, Cytokin, and back there is Lumpy Space Princess.
I don't know if you were just, I don't know if he was unmuted in time, but he has told me he thinks he can take me in Mortal Kombat. That means on the 1st we're gonna go get the game. We're gonna
Yep, it's about time that we did plug our little mini tournament for.
Yeah,
Ortec
we're going to do Street Fighter 5 and MKX XL, which is gonna have all the DLC.
By the way, I did see Ken's. I don't even know what to call it. What do they call it? Like, I guess costume. But I saw the CG model for Ken. His costume looks really crazy. It doesn't look anything like any other Ken costume before with the red gi and all that.
Yeah,
it looks like all high tech and weird superhero-ish, I'd say.
I would say, yeah, we're going to in there.
It looks like an X-Man.
I would say, and just a couple days here, whenever we can, we're going to do that tournament. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Right.
So that's right. I'm up against you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably post the roster on
I'm so good, I got to buy.
Bye.
Yeah, James got the bye.
I got a bye week.
You're bye?
I got a bye week.
That's
Did you
right.
say you're bye?
I just heard him say he was bye.
We still accept you.
Are you bi-curious?
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm pretty sure.
You're still our
but I'm
friend,
not.
I guess.
We won't shun you to the hole.
Well, not for that reason. I mean, he smells bad. That's what I was getting at.
That's a given.
That's why I'm here instead of out there. That's why I have to have a separate camera all to myself.
Yeah, in your own room, actually.
Exactly.
We literally have to quarantine the bathroom after
He totally owns the fact that he smells like wet dog.
Oh, he doesn't smell like wet dog.
Wet dog? That's it?
That's it?
And carpet.
Oh my
I thought it smelled a little worse.
Mixed in with Indian food.
And a house that only the SPCA
Are we
would love.
inviting other people for this tournament, or is it
No,
strictly going to
this
be
one
in
is
studio?
I don't know.
purely
Dylan
in
has it in
studio.
his-
The roster's already made. It's going to be in the round one. It's going to be me and Josh are heading off. Round two will be you and Taylor, and then the winner of me and Josh's will go up against James, and then the winner of me or whoever wins us and James will go up against the winner of you two, and that will be the finals. But
I'm gonna win, so it's
No,
just
you're
that
not.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know,
I'm going
man.
to take you downtown.
I'm
And
pretty
buy
good
me a
at button
taco.
mashing.
I was
Buy you a taco.
I've been doing some practicing in the Street Fighter 3.
No, Street Fighter 3 is not gonna help you. You might as well jump on 4. And at that, get Ultra because
I played the
that's
original
closer.
Street Fighter.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The arcade where it was
Yep.
just Ken Ryu and what Master something, I forget his name. But he was an old dude with a beard.
Master Roshi?
Master
Also, you
Roshi?
sit here and burn a little bit, just still simmer.
Not Master Roshi.
Yeah, Master Roshi. That's awesome.
That'd be
love Master.
awesome if he was in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
He would win.
You know what? They should do
wouldn't.
that.
No, he's a- dude,
Why-
he's-
We got Marvel versus Capcom. Why did we never get a DBZ versus Street Fighter or any other? You know what I mean?
It's anime. Like,
It
they
would've been
don't
awesome.
really.
Well, Capcom is definitely anime. Street Fighter is all anime, dude.
The thing is about that is DBZ's always had its own fighting game and its
Yep.
own
And they're
roster.
awesome too, man. They're really
Yeah,
good.
but their rosters are what, like 4 or 5 times bigger than.
yeah,
Yeah.
they give you a lot.
Because
more.
with
Well, I don't know.
DBZ, you have every character they've ever released.
Yeah, but I
That's
mean,
true.
Marvel vs. Capcom, you get at least 30, I believe.
Yeah, but I would
30
say
or close to
that's
it.
Marvel versus Capcom. I'm saying just DBZ Budokai 1
Right.
you're probably looking at 45, 50 characters.
Yeah. Well, that's great.
And then Budokai Tenkaichi 3 had, oh my god, an unbelievable
I
amount.
like the way those games are set up too. They're more like Smash Brothers with a 3D environment. You know, they're not really.
It's
a
the
2D
3D.
fighter.
I would say it's not the side scroller because it's a lot like Tekken where your positioning really matters.
Yes.
But there's also aerial combat, which is a whole new element because someone can just literally drop right on top of you if you're not careful.
Yep. I wish, you know what, now that you mentioned Tekken, because I love that style of gameplay, it's Tekken and also Soul Calibur. You know,
it's the rotating.
Yep.
You're on a flat
remember
plane.
Mortal Kombat, I believe it was either Annihilation or Armageddon. It was like that.
One of the A's,
Yeah, and that's true.
The RPG style ones.
Those are actually good games. And
they
you
are.
can
They were
use-
very good.
Yeah, and you can use the
one
environment and stuff. And
I believe one
really
of them
cool.
was the introduction to brutalities. And brutalities were
No,
ridiculous.
brutalities were around for, I mean, since Mortal Kombat.
They
2.
were only in one of the games besides X.
Mortal Kombat 2. I remember those. They had babalities. They had.
Babalities have always come and gone as.
Yeah,
as they
but I mean,
choose.
the brutality actually it was into. I'm almost positive.
The
'Cause I remember playing
brutalities
it.
were
Brutality
ridiculously
was
hard
in 3
combos.
too, I think. Yeah.
And now they're easy to do.
Well, they also have the one button fatality that you can do if
That's
you're lazy.
not available
That's not
all the time
Oh,
in
really?
MKX. No, yeah.
I
so
know
you
it was
get,
in 9.
you get a little toe. No, 9. No, you had to land your fatality when you didn't get it.
Because I remember
It was 10. They introduced the easy fatality token, which was like right trigger and then.
No, they've always had the for the last few games they've had the one button thing where you
They
can
haven't?
set it to one button for sure. Yeah, because I haven't even played 10 and I've used it just to see what the fatalities were. You know,
Wow.
you know what? It could have been the demo that I'm thinking of.
And even land. I would say
But
I'm pretty sure 9 didn't have it.
Can we fact check that real quick on your phone? When the one button fatality came, but yeah. Aside from that, they do give you all the combo moves and fatality moves and everything in the options menu, so it's kind of irrelevant. So you have time to sit there and learn everything, and but that was the most fun I ever had was trying to figure out the fatalities back in the day when it was just Sega Genesis, and you had to actually buy like a Nintendo Pro to learn them and things like that, or somebody who played the arcade enough that learned all the fatalities from the arcade would, you know, they would just see if it would work on the console game, and a lot of the times they did. Like Sub-Zero was like 4 down forward punch, and he would tear off a skull or he would freeze the dude and then smash him. You know, so I mean, and Scorpion was always block up. I think it was block up A or something like that.
If it's MK3 and MKX.
That they had the one
MK3 you
button.
had to
See,
use,
I told you they had the one
MK3 you
button.
had to use a cheat code. And then unlock the easy fatality mode, which is the end of your match. Just one of your buttons will trigger one of the fatalities. And then in MKX, it was you had to have an unlock token from the crypt itself.
Yeah,
And once you were out, you don't have any more easy fatalities.
Wasn't there another fatality token?
No yawning.
I'm sorry.
In 9?
No, because
not a one button thing where it.
Does this content bore you,
get
Taylor?
extra
A
fatalities.
little bit. There's no one, but there hasn't ever been a one button fatality implemented.
Yes, there has. You just said.
MK3 upon entering the cheat code and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 fatality. There was a cheat code that allowed for a one button fatality.
Yeah, I remember it.
Well,
that's
a cheat
cheating.
code. That's a
Okay,
cheat
none of
code.
that happens during our tournament. It's straight out.
I would say if you know your fatality, you
Do you
better
know
do
if they're
it.
going to carry over some of the core fatalities? You know, the original, like Scorpion's face rip where he burns you with the skull.
They released a thing a while back. I know for MK9 there was a free DLC you could download.
Yep.
And that
You
included
get the classic costume.
Yeah, when you using the classic costume and you landed his fatality, rather than doing the original one, or rather than doing like his new one where he split you in half and dropped you into hell, he pulled off his mask and did the whole fire breath thing. It was really, really cool.
You know what? I never.
Really cool.
I never got the Liu Kang DLC.
Liu Kang.
Yeah, well, did Liu Kang do the cartwheel punch, the lame one, or did he do the dragon from 2? Because there were the MK2 costumes that you were getting, and because Liu Kang had the red
I'll be
stripe.
honest, I don't like Liu Kang. I don't play Liu Kang. Liu Kang
The
is
dragon,
bad.
I just want to see the updated version of the dragon. Maybe I'll go check that out later on today.
As I said, March
forgot all about
1st
that.
is, I believe, the release date for.
That's 10. I mean.
Yeah, it's gonna be the updated one. It's gonna be the new one.
You're right, but I mean, I'm saying in 9 you had that DLC where it was the classic combat, and you would get their costumes from part 2. So I wanted to see Liu Kang's fatality if he did the actual dragon, because he had both of those fatalities. He had the cartwheel punch and he had the dragon. You know what I'm saying?
I think cartwheel punch was implemented into a special rather than a fatality.
An actual fatality. Well, that's cool because it should be a special.
Did you know that on Comixology that there are a ton of the, they call them so many lightsaber battles, 98 to 2002, up to 50% off. Oh,
Nice.
sorry, I got distracted.
Shiny. You saw something shiny.
Something shiny.
Well, speaking of 50% off, you can actually go to WeBeam TV and look at our affiliates right below the stream. We're affiliated with Razer, NVIDIA, and Best Buy.
Nice.
Yes, and that's important for us.
That is important. That pays our bills.
Somebody was pounding the pavement and getting the word out, which is really cool. And we want to thank everybody that's been watching too. I've been out, man. I went to Overtimes on Saturday night and got some pretty cool feedback from a few people that have checked out the show.
Did you?
Oh yeah, dude. And Corey Cottrell, who was a guy that showed up on one of the other shows, wants to come on, and he's a hyper nerd.
That's nasty.
Just soap.
He loves NASCAR, Star Wars, and Star Trek. So we might get Corey on the show to hang out, and maybe I can get him to play a nerdy song with his guitar on the show.
Do the ears smell like death?
They smell like soap.
Yeah.
But they sound like
They smell like
unscented.
nasty soap.
Yeah, so it smells like unscented soap.
Well,
so
with these things around, I don't suggest dropping that soap. So, you know, it could be
On that
dangerous.
note,
Bad for your
we
health.
should go.
Yeah.
So you've been watching Nerd Talk. I'm Ortec the Batman. This is Darth Taylor. That's Boss Tech. Cytokin, and back there is Lumpy Space Princess, otherwise known as Uttertech the Sausage Link. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.